Hello dear student, welcome to you in today's lecture of English. Dear student, in today's lecture we are going to just complete some question answers of lesson number 1 called Butterfinger, which is still remain. So just take out your book and your notebook and just copy down all the question answers while explaining it. So let us start. So as you can see, the questions of this lesson is given on your book page number 6. So just take out and open your notebook. So we are going to start the question number C today. So here answer this question in detail. We have to just give the question, give the answers in detail of the given question. So let me start. I have written just only answers here. So just note it down. First of all, question in your notebook. First question is, what kind of a boy was Amar? The first one question is, what kind of a boy was Amar? What is the first one question? What kind of a boy was Amar? Amar किस तरह का लड़का था? Give a reason for your answer. So you have to just give a reason for it. So let us see. I have written the answer over here on the board. Amar is a 13 years old boy who is called Butterfingers and always up to something mischievous but good at heart and very loving. So, as I already explained you in the story that Amar is one of the prominent character of the story. Is one of the very prominent character of the story, and he is 13 years old boy. He is 13 years old boy and who is called Butterfingers. Butterfingers means a person who drop the things frequently. So, and always up to something mischievous, and sometimes he does a mischievous act also with his friends, but good at heart. But by nature, by heart, he is very good one and very loving to the other one. So I repeat the answer once again. Just copy it down in your notebook. Amar is a 13 years old boy who is called Butterfingers and always up to something mischievous but good at heart and very loving. So it is the first one answer. Now let me take a look to the next one question. So the next one question is, Jayaram was most formidable player. What is the question? Jayaram was the most formidable player in the school. How will you support this statement? How will you support this statement, or how can you say that he is one of the formidable player? Now, for what does it mean by formidable? Formidable player means a player it is to whom it's very difficult to deal with that particular player. तो formidable का meaning क्या होगा? Formidable means it's difficult to deal with. किसी के साथ deal करने में जो बहुत ज़्यादा difficult होता है, तो उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? Formidable. So here about Jayaram, one sentence is given that he is one of the formidable player. Now let me just prove about it. Jayaram had an extraordinary athleticism. वो एक बहुत अच्छा athlete था and was gifted with feet that moved with the quickness of lightning, and he is and we can say that it is gift of God to him that he is one of the good athlete. वो एक बहुत अच्छा athlete था and it is a very good thing for Jayaram. Even he was the most formidable soccer player of their school, and even he is one of the good formidable soccer player of their school. और वो अपने स्कूल का बहुत अच्छा सॉकर प्लेयर भी था, जिसे हराना बाकी लोगों के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हुआ करता था. And it is the best thing for class 8 student that Jayaram in their team, and it's very one of the good thing for the अमर्स टीम. एक अमर की टीम के लिए ये बहुत अच्छी बात थी कि जयराम जो है वो उन्हीं की क्लास से बिलोंग करता है, एंड ही इज गिफ्टेड बाय गॉड एंड ही इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट सॉकर प्लेयर इन हिज school. So that's why it is one of the good thing for the Amar's team also. So in this way we can say that he is one of the formidable player in his school. school. So I repeat the answer once again, just note it down in your notebook. Jairam had extraordinary athleticism and was gifted with feet that moved with the quickness of lightning. Even he was the most formidable player of their school, and it is the best thing for class 8A student that Jairam is in their own team. So it is the second one answer. Now let me see that what is the third one question. Third one question is, how would you define the relationship among the students in the class? How would you define the relationship? आप अपने आप जो स्टूडेंट है अमर की क्लास अमर और उसके जो क्लास के जो स्टूडेंट है उनके साथ उनकी जो रिलेशनशिप है, बॉन्डिंग है, वो कैसे है, आप कैसे बता सकते हो या किस तरह से एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हो. So let us see what will be the answer. The relationship among the students in the class is very friendly. The relationship among the students of Amar's class is very friendly and they fun merrily in the class, and always in the lunch time, in the recess time, they always make fun in the class and try to overjoy. It is proved when the students accepted an idea of Amar to organize a football tournament in the school, and when it gets proved when it is proved when the student accepted an idea of Amar. जब अमर के क्लास के जो स्टूडेंट होते हैं वो उसके आइडिया को वेलकम करते हैं या एक्सेप्ट करते हैं दैट ऑफ फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट दैट विल बी प्लेड इन द स्कूल इन द ग्रीन पार्क स्कूल. So in this way it is accepted by his friends. So in this way we could say that the relationship of Amar and his friends is very good one, and they are very helpful by nature and always ready to help each other. So in this way I repeat the answer. The relationship among the students in the class is very friendly and they fun merrily in the class. It is proved when the students accepted an idea of Amar to organize a football tournament in the school. So in this way we have seen in today's lecture the question number C. So just copy down in your notebook. If some lines are still remain, so just pause the video and just copy down in your notebook. Now let me take a look to the next one exercise. Now let me just revise the first one question. Choose the correct answer once again. If any student is missed already, supposed to be they missed that lecture, so just let me have to just note it down. If you have not completed the first question, why was Kiran morose? So just take a look on page number 5. Choose the correct answer. Why was Kiran morose? Why he was morose? Why he was annoyed? Because Spain had lost to Brazil in the World Cup. Why he annoyed? Because Spain had lost to Brazil in the World Cup. क्यों? क्योंकि जो ब्राज़ील उसकी जो फेवरेट टीम थी वो वर्ल्ड कप से बाहर हो चुकी थी. That's why Kiran morose. Next one. Why did Jairam look both pleased and embarrassed? Why did Jairam look both pleased and embarrassed? Why he was looking very pleased? Why he was looking very happy? Because he was being praised and called Messi. Because he was being praised. Being praised means he was complimented. As he was one of the good soccer player in his school. That's why other students were started to compliment him, and he was being praised and called Messi, and by by one of the football player name he started to call him. Now next one, why was Arun confused? Why was Arun confused? Because the correct answer of the question number 3 is B. He could not figure out how two classes could have 7 matches. He could not figure out. उसे पता नहीं लग पा रहा था या उसे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था that how could two classes could have 7 matches. दो classes की 7 matches कैसे हो सकती है? So it doesn't understand him. That's why he was confused. Next one, why did Amar look gratified? Why did Amar look gratified? Because he was pleased that his idea was accepted with enthusiasm. Why he was gratified? Why he was looking very happy? Because his idea was accepted with enthusiasm. क्योंकि उसके आइडिया को मतलब सारे फ्रेंड्स ने वेलकम किया था. Next one, which team do you think Jairam supported? Which team do you think Jairam supported? Jairam supported Ghana team. Jairam कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहा था? Yes, he was supported to the Ghana team. So in this way, student, first question answer I already repeats you. So just I hope you have just completed that one. Now let me see one more question. Question number A, which is given on your book page number 6. Explain these phrases in your own words. Here some phrases are given. Here some phrases are here, and what you have to do, you have to just find out the word meaning, find out that phrase meaning from the dictionary. आपको डिक्शनरी से फ्रेज का मीनिंग फाइंड आउट करना है. So first, as I'm going to just tell you the first one. The first one phrase is soul searching. Soul searching. What does it mean by soul searching? We can say आत्मा की खोज, or we can write deep and anxious consideration of one's emotion. So just note it down in your book of the meaning of soul searching. What does it mean by soul searching? Deep and anxious consideration of one's emotion. Deep soul searching. Now, what does it mean by soul searching? Deep and anxious consideration of one's emotion. Also, soul searching in this way. What does it mean by soul searching? Deep and anxious consideration of one's emotion means हम आत्मा की खोज में जिसे हिंदी में कह सकते हैं. So let me write one sentence of this phrase. Now, Lord Buddha did a lot of soul searching. Lord Buddha जिन्होंने बहुत सारी आत्माओं की खोज की थी. So it is one of the sentence having the phrase soul searching. So now, dear student, the remaining phrases are homework to you. What you have to do, you have to just find out that phrase meaning from the dictionary, and as well as just copy down one sentence also of having that phrase in your notebook. So I hope, dear students, you will complete your today's homework today itself. So we'll meet you in next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. And don't forget to complete this task, today's task today itself, which is given on your book page number 6 and 7. So don't forget to find out the word meaning, find out the phrases meaning in your dictionary. So we'll meet you later. Okay, dear student, bye.